Hello gamers, it is I, Aiden, back at it again with a subject that I definitely have the qualifications to talk about, because even though I've watched all of the X-Men movies relatively recently, I hardly remember most of them. Which is why I'm being joined by my friend Andrew in real life, in the flesh, in the same room as me. No, we're not being gay today. On Tuesdays, though. I hate my sense of humor so much. You know, if you don't speak, Andrew, I'm gonna look absolutely insane. Nihongo shiranai. My Japanese is pee pee poo poo. So we're going through the X-Men movies. It'll mostly just be Andrew talking about them, because, to be completely blunt, the only one that I really care enough to have an opinion on is Logan, because that's, like, the only one that's, like, truly excellent. Deadpool movies are good too, though.
Okay, I guess I'll speak.
Yep.
I said I won't speak for the rest of the video.
How wonderful. Decided to just turn the music down a little bit, but...
Yeah. Should we start with X-Men?
Absolutely.
So, I want to test your memory. What do you remember about this movie?
I remember fucking almost... I don't remember that much of it. I remember, like, it's somewhat of a... Like, I give some decent backstory into Wolverine, right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's the next one.
Oh, okay.
It does a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
movie's fun. I'd say it's just okay. It's fine. It does have some fun stuff. I think all the behind-the-scenes stuff is maybe more interesting, with, like, all of them trying to, you know, move around in the costumes in the deleted scenes because they're all leather. They can barely move. And then the story of how Hugh Jackman got cast and all the other people. They're like, oh, we'll try and cast this person. Oh, he's busy. Oh, what about Hugh Jackman? He's pretty cool. He could do a good job. No, we're not doing that. He's Australian. We'll do this other person. Oh, he's too busy, and he's recommending Hugh Jackman. But this person seems pretty good. And then they finally did Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
And then he almost got, like, arrested when he was trying to cross the border to film. And then they were like... And then... It's just so fun. It's such a crazy story. I'd highly recommend looking into it.
Yeah.
You might get more enjoyment than this movie, but it's still fun.
Yeah, I remember when I first watched this movie, my impression was, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it at all. I didn't especially like it, but it wasn't bad. I've seen worse superhero movies thanks to this guy.
Yeah, since the Spider-Man video, I have watched many superhero movies and other things. I am behind on the MCU. I have not watched Ironheart, and I might not for a while. But I've shown him the Daredevil movies.
Safe to say, I wish I didn't watch those.
Yeah, I no longer think Madam Web is the worst now. It's Elektra.
Yeah, Elektra's...
Yeah, we're never doing a Daredevil video.
I took a nap during that one.
Yeah, you fell asleep during the part where she was, swimming around, and I think in, like, a swimsuit or something.
And it's like, that would have been the only scene that I would have liked, too. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
That movie was ass.
Yeah. That's gonna be the only time we talk about Daredevil. We're never doing a video about that. We might do a video about the show, though. I really want to rewatch that.
Yeah. From what I've heard, the show is solid, too, so I wouldn't mind watching that with you.
Yeah, if you guys want to get into Daredevil, read the comics or watch the show. Don't watch the movies. They're really bad.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up in the 2000s, and with all these, you know, movies and all this stuff, and, like, even with my nostalgia, they are bad. Like, really bad.
Yeah.
Like, I even enjoy some of the movies Aiden will put in pee-pee poo-poo. Like, I think they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's finally time.
Honestly, I feel like half this list I put in pee-pee poo-poo tier.
They're not all that bad. I only fell asleep during 2 of them.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but X2. That's such a cool title. It's like T2, X2. It's like, you know what movie this is.
Yeah.
It's not as cool as, like, the Batman logo, where it's just the bat symbol for Batman 89, but it's like...
Like, this logo works.
It works. Like, I put this in good. we get to go over Wolverine's origin, and, yeah. It's just a good movie. I find it enjoyable, and yeah, we get to see Magneto. He gets to be like a fun, like, gay uncle and stuff.
Yeah.
You get to see him be a good guy for maybe half of the movie, and then he becomes the villain again. Like, and just all of this cast is just so great. I'm really happy they're gonna be in Doomsday.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
I don't really care either way, honestly. Just like
You don't
as
care.
as long as the writing's good, that's all I care about.
Yeah. I was telling you, Aiden, but since we're not gonna have too many more movies with this cast, I don't think we'll have too much more nice say about this cast and these X-Men. But I really want to see like a movie where all of the 2000s era superheroes are all together, where we get these X-Men, we get Tobey Maguire, we get Ang Lee's Hulk, we get Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Ben Affleck's Daredevil, Nick Cage Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. That's never going to happen, because there's no way Tobey Maguire's coming back.
Yeah.
Nick Cage I could see becoming Ghost Rider again.
Yeah, I could see that.
I also do want Keanu Reeves to be Ghost Rider. That would be really cool.
That would be really cool.
Like, he loves motorcycles, he loves action, all that kind of stuff. It'd be so cool. But I don't know. I'm not hopeful.
Yeah.
They seem more focused on mutants and X-Men than supernatural stuff. They have done nothing with Moon Knight or any of those characters.
Yeah.
It's been like 5 years. But yeah. Then we got this movie, X-Men: The Last Stand.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually like this one. Just because it's really fun.
I'd put this one maybe top of meh or bottom of okay. I think I'll put meh.
Yeah, because, like, just objectively speaking, this movie's not good.
Yeah.
But, like, I had fun watching it with you.
Yeah, this movie does the Dark Phoenix storyline. And it also does the Mutant Cure storyline.
It just has so much shit that it's trying to juggle.
Yeah.
It doesn't really do any of it well, but, like, the movie's, like, funny bad to me.
Yeah, this poster shows it off the best, but you can see Hugh Jackman in his pose, and you can see, like, the faintest little line of yellow. That is a reference to his comic book costume, and it's like that for the whole cast. I think it's like that in all the movies, but it's the most noticeable in this one.
Yeah, like, I can notice it in the poster. I can't notice it in the first one.
Yeah, they're all silhouettes, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think these costumes are pretty cool, and they're similar to another costume that comes up later that is comic book accurate, I suppose.
Yeah.
They're super ugly. I also think the comic book versions are ugly. It's like the new X-Men or whatever kind of costumes where it's just them wearing black leather jackets.
Yeah.
I think these ones are better. I think that's kind of controversial, and I probably will be executed once I leave this room.
Yeah.
But
people got really angry at our Spider-Man opinions that weren't even that controversial.
yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man stuff is fine. The first one's better than the second, in my opinion. I don't have too many problems with it. It's just I don't really like that Disney XD kind of skater stuff.
Yeah.
It's a fine and pretty cool explanation for why he's able to do like Tony Hawk's skater tricks when he's swinging around.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's really the only reason. He's also the only Spider-Man I can understand why people are saying he's attractive. I never got that for Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And Tobey Maguire, I never got it either. Maybe it's because I, grew up with him being like 50 or something, so that's probably the reason.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Since we're talking about the attractiveness levels, what do you think of any of the X-Men?
Honestly, because I can hardly remember any of the women, so I think I'd probably just be gay for Hugh Jackman, honestly.
Man. I think it's like him, Ryan Reynolds, and Andrew Garfield are like the three exceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, out of all of them, I feel like I feel like he's the one I go for.
But yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Oh yeah, do you remember the final? I don't know why I have so much to say about the worst movie in this trilogy.
It's
Everything else, I'm just like, yeah, X-Men, it's pretty good.
It just has the most to talk about.
Yeah, it's just so crazy and weird. Like, this movie was, like, written, they wrote that final scene of, like, the bridge before the actual movie, so they, like, wrote that into the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, all the stuff with the mutant cure. And I remember when I watched, because I watched, like, every other one of your videos.
Yeah.
Like, this movie goes into the mutant cure and whether or not they should be cured.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you were talking about in that video whether you would want to be cured of autism and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you want, we could go into that for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's an interesting subject because, like, the idea, because, like, the mutants and how they're marginalized for being different is, you can put comparisons to that for, like, any form of discrimination.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's that this specific conflict goes in line with, like, more disability related stuff, specifically because of the cure aspect. And I think it's a really interesting subject because you see that it's like a complicated thing where even mutants aren't, like, completely in agreement.
Yeah.
Of course, my opinion is if you were to strip me from something that just is a part of my identity, then I wouldn't be who I am without it. And I feel the same way with the mutants as well. Like, the cure is a bad idea. It just is. It's eugenics, pretty much.
Yeah, and they go into that in the movie. Like, you have Storm, and it's like, she's considered a goddess, and it's like, those aren't just, like, powers. That is her. Like, she is Storm.
Yeah.
But then you have Rogue with her power being, like, able to absorb stuff, and if she touches anyone, they'll die or become comatose.
And honestly, talking about all this just makes me wish that this movie was actually good, because the conflict is such a genius conflict for...
It'd be really cool to see this in, like, maybe a more modern X-Men movie, and just not have it be, like, 25% Wolverine, 25% whatever Dark Phoenix, barely, and then whatever mutant cure. Like, just focus on one of those.
Because I remember there was this one character who was... I remember being really important in the first movie, and then it was
Rogue?
Rogue. Then she tried to get cured in this movie. You kind of don't see her anymore for any of the rest of the movies.
Yeah, like, I don't even remember whether she got cured. She's like the main plot basically of the first one is basically irrelevant, and then, you know, she has, like, her boyfriend Bobby, Iceman, and then he just gets a new girlfriend basically and just starts cheating on her, and then she's like, well, I've basically got nothing left. I might as well go cure myself. Or maybe she decided not to. It doesn't matter. We never see her again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we can agree on this one.
Yeah.
I hate this movie.
Yeah. There's just... I have nothing to say.
Because I remember when I first watched it, my first impressions were, okay, it's another X-Men movie. It's probably not going to be that bad. It's going to be like, it's either good, like, oh, it's Wolverine. I like Wolverine. It's probably going to be okay. And then
the movie just kept going.
So then, like, the first part happens when, like, his partner dies or some shit like that. I hardly remember, and I was starting to see the red flags. I was like, wait, this movie isn't good. It's pissing me off. What?
Yeah.
And then just, like, the more shit that happens, especially when they reveal what Deadpool looks like in this movie, I'm just like, okay, this shit sucks.
No, Aiden, that is not Deadpool. That's Weapon 11. That's not Deadpool. I'm not coping. I swear.
You are coping, Andrew.
That's not Deadpool. That's Weapon 11. It isn't.
Like, just like, what the fuck even is this movie? It's so bad.
The only thing that this movie tells for his origin that isn't told in X2 is basically all of the stuff that I hate with Weapon 11 and the opening scene of the movie where they tell his origin and that his name is James Howlett and that whole stuff. Which nobody remembers because it doesn't matter, because it happened like 200 or 300 years ago and they're all dead. And he never talks about it. Like, it's just so confusing. It's like, why is he called James in some scenes, and then why is he called Logan in others?
Yeah.
It's like, you probably don't even remember that his, like, actual biological father is the groundskeeper, and he, like, cheated on whatever this rich landowner's wife, and he's, like, this affair child, and Wolverine's powers activate, and he kills his beloved father after stuff, and it's just so confusing and told sloppily. It's just, and it doesn't matter. It never ties into the movie. Like, for the Spider-Man and all these other movies, if you watch the movies, you can get a basic understanding of the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the X-Men. You will have a worse understanding of the comics if you watch these movies.
So I'm gonna have a lot of studying to do then.
You won't. You don't remember any of this.
True.
You're at, like, ground zero. You've been reset because it's been so long.
Yeah, because, like, 14 movies, and I only remember, like...
3 of them, maybe.
Maybe, like, 6.
Oh, that's better than I thought.
I mean, because you had to add in the Deadpool movies, too. I obviously remember that trilogy.
Yeah, so not... This is really a Wolverine tier list.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Like, he's the main character in most of these.
Mm-hmm.
And if he isn't, he's gonna cameo.
Yeah.
And have, like, the best scene in the film.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then we got First Class.
Another one that I just straight up don't remember unless you give me a summary.
This is top of good tier.
Oh, okay.
This is the best X-Men movie.
Mm.
And Wolverine does show up, and he does have probably the funniest scene in the movie. It's where they're, like, recruiting all of them. This is the prequel, and then it leads into the reboot timeline, which I don't like, but
Mm-hmm.
I think all of the rebooted and all this new cast of X-Men are all really good. I think Mystique's pretty good, and their whatever relationship with Beast is fine in this movie. It gets very sketchy and not very good in the sequels, but in this one it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not too damaging. I like that they actually wear colorful costumes. I like the team. I like that they're, like, you know, kids and they're just having fun, and, like, people don't really know what mutants are at this point, and it's, like, set in the 70s or something. It's, like, the Cuban Missile Crisis, and, like, Magneto's a part of, like, the heroes and the X-Men, and then at the very end he, you know, finally becomes Magneto. You get some of those, like, this is an origin movie, this is how he becomes paralyzed, and we see, you know, Auschwitz again for whatever the 5th or 6th time or something.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the de-aging, well, there is no de-aging, they just got younger people. But it looks way better with real younger actors than whatever Last Stand and Origins was, with those CGI sex dolls of, like, Sir Patrick Stewart's one. His de-aging was just bad.
Yeah.
He looked like Woody or something. He looked like he was made of plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what he looks like.
Yeah.
When he was younger. He looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Ian McKellen. He's not as bad.
Yeah.
Mainly because he's sitting next to CGI Patrick Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the only reason I think his looks better. And he only shows up once.
Yeah.
Maybe twice. But yeah. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the Wolverine. This movie, I would have put in a great tier if it wasn't for one reason.
Yeah.
How much do you remember about this movie?
I remember it more than a lot of these, surprisingly. Because
I'm surprised by that.
Because it's not an especially memorable movie, but it's a cute little fun time.
Yeah, you get to see him as, like, a samurai, and this Wolverine is definitely critiqued for being more confused and needing to be explained to things, and seeming like he's more of a, 40-year-old guy that just, is figuring things out and stuff like that when he's, like, 200 years old.
Yeah.
So there's that problem with all of these movies with Wolverine, but it doesn't really matter, and, like, you're just being nitpicky at that point. It's like,
yeah, like, for me, I'm just like, I'm a weeb. It's set in Japan. That's pretty cool. It's just like a solid. It's one of the few movies in this that's just like simple, and it works for that.
Well, it was simple. You just get to see him fight the Yakuza, and you have, like, Viper, and, like, Wolverine's healing factor isn't really working, so that adds stakes, and you get to hear, like, the prophecy of Wolverine dying on his back with his heart in his hand.
Yeah, I remember when I watched this and was like, oh, I'm actually, like, decently invested in this one.
Yeah, and you get to see this really cool, like, scene where you have, like, this samurai sword battle where Wolverine's, like, cutting into himself, doing surgery to remove the thing from his heart to regain his healing factor. And then it's like, you know, the prophecy's fulfilled. He's died on his back in the chair with his heart in his hand.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He didn't really die.
Yeah.
And I think that line, because I remember it, is because of Logan. And it just makes that line so much better.
Yeah.
But there's the ending, which is the reason why there isn't a great tier. I think it's fine, but just by the third act, it just goes insane.
Yeah.
Like, you have Silver Samurai, and he's in, like, this massive mech suit, and then he's, like, cutting off Wolverine's claws with this, like, heated flame sword, and you have this, like, giant mecha battle with Wolverine, and everything's being destroyed and cut and blown up. And it's like, he was fighting the Yakuza and doing, like, this more grounded fight scene, now he's fighting a Transformer.
Yeah, because I remember that. I was like, this is
what happened? Like, they could have just had Silver Samurai just be a guy wearing samurai armor. Like, it could have just been that.
Yeah.
And it would have been way better. Like, just have him take whatever, some drugs or something, like steroids, or have him take some of Wolverine's healing factor that got stolen, so then he could be healed, so he's not this weak, dying old man.
Yeah.
And then he can just wear samurai armor, like a normal person. And then he can just fight Wolverine.
Yeah.
That wouldn't fix all the problems, but I think it would make it a little easier for people to digest it. Because, I don't know. But yeah, I'd say it's like middle of good. It's like,
yeah. Like, that's about where I would put it as well.
Yeah,
it's,
I think some people would put it in, like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, bottom of okay.
I wouldn't really blame those people either.
Yeah, and I wouldn't blame them. But it's like, about 80% of the movie's really good.
Yeah.
It's really just, like, the last 10 minutes, really. And yeah, there is that whole deleted scene of him being offered the Wolverine cowl and the costume, but it's like, he was never going to wear that, you know, brown and yellow costume.
Yeah.
So, I never got too bothered by it. And there's the end credit scene that reveals Charles Xavier's alive again. Didn't even bother mentioning that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he died, whatever, in Last Stand. And this starts the pattern of, we don't know what to do with Charles Xavier, let's kill him. So he's died, whatever, 6 times or something.
Yeah, I'm like, every single time they bring him back, I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, they've just killed him so many times. And I remembered in the last video I was in, I recommended Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to spoil it, but...
Pee-pee poo-poo.
Yeah, let's just say that that happens to Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we got Days of Future Past. I really like this movie. Maybe it's just my nostalgia, and I grew up with these movies, and it got to combine, like, the 2 X-Men. It was just so cool. I'll put this, like, right in front of the Wolverine. I actually got to go see this movie for my birthday, and I don't know how I was able to do this, but one of the people at the movie theater just gave me the poster. They also did that for my brother and gave them a poster for Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Yeah.
So I definitely got a better deal.
Yeah.
Like, I got an X-Men poster, and I still have that to this day. So when we move out in, that's the first thing I'm hanging up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am keeping that.
Put it in your room. If you don't have space for it in your room, put it in the living room. I don't care.
No. Put that over the toilet. We can just have, you know, Mystique just staring at us when we go pee.
Yeah, I remember you guys were jokingly going, "Oh yeah, Aiden, put all your fucking anime posters in the bathroom," because I won't be able to fit all of them in a small apartment room, but
Yeah.
anyway, Deadpool's good.
Yeah, this one's going top of good.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
it's not super rewatchable, and they're all about the same for me, but yeah, I don't know. Just, I really enjoy them. All the this is a big spoiler, but I don't know. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm so scatterbrained today, but I just remembered this. I almost forgot. I need to make fun of you, Aiden. Recently, I learned Aiden didn't know Ryan Reynolds was Canadian.
And like, it just shocks me too, because we're both Canadian.
Yeah, like how would you not know that?
Yeah.
Like all of his marketing, his accent, all the jokes and things. Like there's so many like places in the movies. I even was talking about it. It's like, oh, I
live near Vancouver too. That's the worst part.
Yeah, like I have been to most of the places where those places were filmed.
Mm-hmm.
And there, yeah, like there's the Vancouver Tower. There's just so much. It's just so Canadian.
Anyway, so we learned a thing that you guys already knew. I am retarded.
Yeah.
I like Deadpool though, because like it really is just as simple as the movie's funny, and it's a good time, and that's all it needs to be. That's literally all it takes to be better than literally most X-Men movies.
Yeah.
And then I don't even remember this. Was this the one that took place in like
This is like the 80s one.
Oh, okay. I must not remember it.
It has Oscar Isaac.
I'm still not connected.
The guy who plays Spider-Man 2099 from Spider-Verse. He's like a blue Smurf.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I
hardly remember this.
This scene does a okay ripoff of the whatever time in a bottle scene.
I think I have vague memories watching this movie and going, yeah, that's one of the most boring things I've ever watched in my entire life.
There was the Wolverine scene that woke us up when he killed a bunch of people, and then they set up a potential romance with, a high schooler. That was fun. Sounds
classic Wolverine.
Magneto, he had a family. I
remember
they
that.
all got murdered. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
This
This movie is so forgettable.
Oh, they explained how he lost his hair. He got like strapped down to this Egyptian thing, and then there was like this mutation like thing.
Was that something that we needed an explanation for?
No, this is very important.
Oh my god!
It wasn't because of his aging or a genetic thing. No, it was because he got strapped down to a thing, and Apocalypse tried to transfer into his body, and that's why he lost all his hair. It's very important that you know that. It's not an aesthetic choice. It's a scar from a previous battle. Oh yeah, they set up Dark Phoenix again. That was fun.
Yeah.
They immediately retcon it in the next movie. Oh yeah, they set up that, Quicksilver. No, that's an MCU character. I mean Whiplash. Completely different person.
Yeah.
That he's Magneto's son. I don't think they ever paid that off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like nothing really.
Does this movie have like a Whiplash like slowdown scene?
Yeah, it's like
that's
sweet, sweet dream.
It's like the one good scene of the movie. I remember that one.
I like bottom of meh.
Yeah, this movie is like honestly.
We're just speechless. We have nothing to say.
The one like even you have almost nothing to say about it. That's how you know it's
like. Oscar Isaac is a good actor. I liked him in Force Awakens. I wish he was in other Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't in the sequels.
I need a palate cleanser.
Yeah,
Logan is like Logan's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's Logan. It's going in the Logan tier.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Amazing movie. Like, it's a good movie when Charles Xavier, a character I didn't give a flying fuck about for any movies beforehand, suddenly becomes like genuinely really fun, and I like actually start to care about his deteriorating health.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, holy shit, this movie is so noticeably better than literally
Yeah.
everything in the X-Men universe that like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
just-
shocked that it was even allowed to exist.
Yeah, and it's rated R, which is really surprising.
Yeah, like this movie's like way more violent than any other superhero movie I've seen.
It honestly isn't a superhero movie.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like one. It feels
Yeah,
more like
it's a western
Yeah, it feels like a western.
or like a road trip. And like that's the thing. Like people say this about animation, where it's like it's not a genre, it's a medium. I think it's similar with like comic book movies and superhero stuff. Like,
Yeah, because superhero is merely a theme, a tag. You can put a superhero into any genre.
Yeah, like the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland are nothing like the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four movie that's coming out in a few weeks as of filming this, like First Steps, that's about family and all this stuff. None of that is in a Hulk movie. That's more of like a monster, maybe more horror type movie.
Yeah, like no one will put something like, I don't know, Invincible next to Batman and Robin and go, yeah, those are the same.
Yeah. But yeah. This movie is just so good, and there aren't, like, I don't really get emotional when watching movies, but in the X-Men series, there's only 3 times I cried.
Yeah.
Aiden, what do you think those 3 times were?
They were probably all during Logan.
Not all of them.
Okay, 2 of them were during Logan.
Okay, yeah, 2 of them. 2 of them were during Logan. What do you think the 2 were?
I mean, obviously his death. That is definitely one of those scenes.
Yeah, it was the death of Logan with, him dying with, his heart in his hand holding X-23. Like,
yeah, I mean, like
daughter.
that scene was designed to make you cry.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other one was. It hasn't even been that long since I've seen the movie too, so
Actually, I think no. There's 4.
Okay.
So there's 3 in this movie.
That's how you know it's a really good movie though.
Yeah, I think you can figure out one of them, so you can come back to it. But I'll explain one of them. Technically the first one in the movie that made me cry, the first scene, was the death of Charles Xavier. Then the second was, Logan on his back holding Laura dying.
Yeah.
And then the final one I'll explain later. Then we got Deadpool 2.
Yeah, actually I still want to keep talking about Logan because
we can. It's just
this
so
movie
good.
is so much good stuff to talk about because it's a very satisfying conclusion to Wolverine's arc. A character who had been
Yeah, and there's just so many little details, and since I am a Marvel nerd, I basically have memorized the entire X-Men timeline, and I wrote it out, and I basically went on a whiteboard and drew it all out for Aiden and Josh when I was showing them.
Yeah.
I almost was worried that they wouldn't be friends with me after I did that. I'm like, so Logan's set in this timeline, which is disconnected because of Days of Future Past, and if you draw all this stuff out and... I'm surprised you didn't fall asleep.
Like, don't worry, Andrew. I've seen Monogatari. I know what weird watch orders are like.
Yeah. Just watch them in release order. The timeline is just so confusing.
It is, even after I've seen all the movies.
Yeah. Like, just watch them in release order. That way the Deadpool movies make more sense, so he's making fun of everything.
Yeah. That makes it worth it.
Yeah.
Like, for a character like Wolverine, though, who has, like, hundreds of years of baggage, all of regrets and all this stuff, for him to just spend his last moments just genuinely helping and saving a girl who has very similar powers to him, and passing the torch. It's just like, it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. It's such a good movie.
You just have, like, small, minor details that don't impact the story too much, where they're, like, referencing that it's, like, set in, like, a little bit of the distant future, and then, like, they're explaining why there aren't, like, massive mutants, because they, like, put the mutant cure from, like, Last Stand, or I guess similar, that movie, something similar happened in this new timeline with the, prequel movies.
Yeah.
they just put the mutant cure in the food, which then made Wolverine's like healing factor weaker, and you have his like adamantium poisoning him.
Yeah. And like the fact that I always appreciate it when one of these movies is able to appropriately nerf Wolverine's powers, because like he is ridiculously strong otherwise.
Yeah, and I'm in a similar boat. Maybe I'm just thinking about all these other movies because this is a big superhero year with, you know, Fantastic Four coming back. Today's the day as we're filming. Superman's coming out. I don't think godlike superheroes like Superman, Wolverine need to be nerfed. I think if you're a good writer and you're smart, you can figure out how to write powerful versions of those characters.
Yeah.
It's just really hard.
I feel like the only character where like it's easier to write them in that powerful state and have it be good, and still somehow most writers seem to fail at this, is with Superman, because Superman's conflict is very simple, right?
Yeah, it's like his struggle with connecting to humanity.
Because that's simple. It's like a very obvious part of Superman's identity, and yet a lot of writers just don't get that for some reason.
Yeah. I'm glad that we're kind of in this, like, hopefully new era, hopefully this sticks, that people think Superman is cool when he's actually, you know, a kind, caring symbol of peace.
Yeah.
Because just recently, I decided to watch My Hero Academia, and I got really into it, and I watched, like, the first 2 seasons, and just started the 3rd, but I haven't because I've been busy.
Yeah.
And I saw many X-Men parallels and Superman parallels with All Might.
Yeah.
And then I, just recently, since I'm so hyped about Superman by James Gunn, I watched Superman Returns, which nobody really watched. And I just imagined one of the final scenes, like, what if they did that to All Might in, like, a live-action remake? Where they just, like, beat him and just take a shiv and just stab him in the back and then just, like, drown him in, like, a little dirty puddle.
Yeah.
And then throw him off a cliff.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. Now, that isn't how the movie ends. He does get rescued by Lois Lane and a kid, her, you know, fiance, and then Superman, you know, has some, like, first aid done on him, and he gets better, and then he takes the island and throws it into space, and he saves the day, and then, you know, collapses and goes into the ER. And, you know, then they write the story of, you know, Superman has died.
Yeah.
Which is really funny that they do that again in, you know, the Snyderverse. Except in this movie, he didn't die. He just, you know, went into a coma.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of woke up, like, a day or 2 later. And then he just left. Which... yeah.
Anyway.
This movie's just so good.
Yeah, it is. Like, yeah, like... Because out of all of these, like, they're good. I wouldn't go as far as to call them great. Logan is better than great. It's that good.
Yeah, it's just legendary.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah,
it just is.
Among, like, all of the superhero movies, I think everybody's gonna consider, like, the best superhero movies are Spider-Man 2, Spider-Verse, Logan, then, like, probably, like, Infinity War and Endgame.
Because when we did the ranking of Spider-Man movies last time, the only one I had in like my S tier was Spider-Verse, the first one.
Yeah.
I think Logan belongs in that tier with it. Like,
yeah,
it's just that good.
Yeah. Yeah, and since, you know, I was too young when this movie came out, I am surprised I didn't get spoiled on the ending.
Yeah.
I didn't get spoiled. I guess because everybody else I hang out with was around my age, so they also couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I was able to do this, but I read the comic Old Man Logan, and it's pretty bloody.
Yeah.
I would recommend it if you really like Wolverine and Logan. It is very different. Wolverine does not pop his claws at all during the comic. Yeah. Because he's just so traumatized due to what has happened, and Wolverine is dead during the story. He's just Logan. Yeah. And, you know, you have, like, the inbred Hulks and around all these other past superheroes and them in this dark, distant future.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really interesting. It's a little road trip story similar to this one. Really just because they're in a car for a bit of it and they're just driving along.
Yeah.
And instead of it being Charles Xavier, because he's dead in the Old Man Logan story,
Mm-hmm.
it's Hawkeye. And he's like a blind archer, but he's still like a hero and he's still helping people.
Yeah.
And I'd recommend it. That's probably my main X-Men recommendation for this one. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this in the middle, but also Ultimate X-Men by Peach Momoko. I really want people to read that. I want that story to continue. It's anime and kind of manga inspired, so it fits this channel. Just read. I want to see the end of it, and I feel like this is definitely going to be canceled. It's the least popular of all of the new Ultimate comics. It is not connected at all to anything else. There's like 0 crossovers. In the main book, Ultimates, it's like, oh, you got Spider-Man, you got all these other superheroes. It's like the whole universe is coming together in this big event in a few years. Everyone except the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, please, just finish this run. Let the story end. I need to know what happens. So please read this book. I need to know how it ends.
Yeah, pretty
Don't
much.
let this book get canceled. Then we got Deadpool 2.
Pretty much on par with the first one.
It is the exact same, basically.
Yeah, like I remember I was trying to like do like which one do I prefer, and then I ultimately had to come to the realization of I like them literally exactly the same amount.
Yeah. I think in some ways Deadpool 1's a little better. It has a little bit more of that underdog kind of charm.
Yeah.
I think it really just depends on which one's humor you like more.
Mm-hmm. I think they both have humor about on par with each other.
Yeah. They're...
Like, I honestly don't really have that much to add to this one, because anything I could say about Deadpool 2, we've already said about Deadpool 1.
It's just Deadpool, but with Cable.
Pretty much. Like, I like the thing, too, is that, like, Deadpool's a simple formula. You don't need to add complexity to it, because what makes Deadpool work is the fact that it's funny, it's simple, and it works. It's like, why would you fix something that isn't broken?
Yeah. And, yeah.
Dark Phoenix, fuck, this one was just so agonizingly boring.
Yeah, this is bottom of pee-pee poo-poo.
Yeah.
Like, the first time I watched this, I was all by myself. I think this was maybe a few months, like it had just come to whatever DVD or cable or something, and I just watched it and I, like, fell asleep. This movie has the costumes that are inspired by, like, the all-new X-Men, which is, like, they're taking stuff from that for the X-Men 97 show, which I really want to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because it's X-Men and it's good and it's cool.
Yeah.
They also did something I thought was impossible. They made Cyclops cool.
Yeah, like, that sounds like an alternate universe to me.
Yeah, it's like... No, Cyclops is the guy who sits in the corner and watches Wolverine, you know, have sex with his girlfriend or his wife. And then he gets, you know, killed off screen. Because, you know, James Marsden was busy and needed to do another movie.
We love our cuck boys, baby.
Yeah. How did you feel about any of Wolverine's, you know, relationships in these movies?
Honestly, they were so undercooked and underbaked that I kind of forgot that any of them happened.
Do you even remember Jean Grey?
Nope.
Why am I cursed with this knowledge? Well...
Yeah, I feel like I gotta make pee-pee and poo-poo 2 separate words. This is very important.
Yes.
Oh no, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? There we go. I need to press space instead of enter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so pee-pee isn't a real word, but poo-poo is. Got it.
I guess my favorite... I feel like I have to say at least something about this movie. My favorite part of this movie is because they've just done so much with Mystique, and it's like, oh, she's the X-Man. Mystique. The lady who basically does nothing in the original trilogy and is just an assassin. It's like, nope, she's the main character. She is the X-Men. They couldn't exist without her. I'm like, okay. Sure.
all these movies, I feel like lean really heavily onto Mystique for some reason.
All the prequel ones.
I just never gave a shit about her, like, throughout any of it.
Yeah, and in Last Stand, they just throw her aside. It's like, we don't care. They just give her the cure, and then it's like, oh, you're not one of us anymore.
Yeah.
You can go die in a hole. And then they just forget about her.
Yeah.
And just move on. So, my favorite scene of this movie is when Jean Grey kills her. I really like that they put that in the trailer. That's actually what made me want to watch the movie. I wish I was joking.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And then I realized that the rest of the movie was everybody whining and complaining and being sad about her being dead. And Beast was like, oh, I loved her. We should kill Jean. You know, everybody knows a good superhero should be 100% for killing people.
Exactly, it's what I do on the regular.
Yeah, the Punisher is a superhero because he kills people.
Yeah. I don't think any of these people know about Batman.
No, they do. They know about the Snyder version, where he brands criminals so they can get shanked and murdered in prison, and he uses guns and has sex.
I love how Zack Snyder casually character assassinated everyone, and now people are.
What are you talking about? Casually assassinated? He didn't do that at all. It was blatant.
Yeah, it was very blatant.
No, it was very obvious.
That's why I find it hilarious just how much of like a diehard fan base Snyder seems to have nowadays.
Yeah. It is. I am happy though that he was able to do the Snyder cut, and it is a very good and emotional movie. But here's the thing. The only reason people like it is because, one, they're a Snyder fan, which I'm not. But the story behind how the Snyder verse or the Snyder cut was made is way more interesting than Justice League or whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
In the Snyder cut, because I'm probably not going to show you those movies, but and I don't know how dark and what kind of subjects we should talk about on this channel, so I'll try and be vague. But there was a very big tragic accident that happened with Snyder. He wasn't able to finish the movie. They put a suicide prevention thing at the start of Snyder Cut, and I don't know. I think it's very nice that he was able to get that second chance to make that movie and finish that emotional part of his life. It's nice he was given that, but
yeah,
it's not for me. Now, for the people who liked it, that's nice, but we're not gonna get a Snyder Cut 2 or 3 or whatever. Like, it's over. And we should just be happy we're gonna get this new stuff with James Gunn.
Right. New Mutants,
Yeah.
I remember, like, watching the first half and I'm like, oh, this is a cool idea for a movie. It has potential, doesn't seem like it'll be terrible. And the movie just kept on going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, this is Origins Wolverine all over again.
Yeah, this one, I'd say, is, like, just behind Origins. Yeah, this movie, I think was originally, I don't remember exactly, but this movie went through a lot of development problems. It was supposed to come out, like, 3 or maybe 4 years before it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was, like, before Logan.
Oh, wow.
But they didn't want to overshadow it, then they didn't want to overshadow Deadpool 2, and then Dark Phoenix, and then COVID happened, and then they just went to screw it.
Yeah.
And it was, like, meant to be the first, like, X-Men kind of horror movie. It's, like, set in one location.
I'm shocked that it was supposed to be a horror movie, because I remember watching I wasn't scared of anything, like, at all.
I mean, you had, like, the smiley men, and you had some scenes, like, during the night, you have these weird
and having
things
these
happening.
And having these people trapped in a location, I get the setup for a horror movie. It's just kind of not executed at all.
You know, they were thinking of maybe doing a trilogy where then you could get some of the other, you know, New Mutant characters, and just like the rest of these later X-Men movies, they set up a villain, Mr. Sinister, which the fact that we're near the end of the list shows he never showed up.
Yeah.
I guess he kind of did in this movie. We see like his hand, I think, or maybe it was just some random guy.
Yeah.
We'll never know. Yeah. I think the only thing this movie will be remembered for is that it is the movie where some of the Marvel rival characters, some of them are in this, like magic and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that is the only thing this movie will be remembered for. It's like, oh, this is the live-action version of that Marvel Rivals character.
Pretty much.
But
like, that's what I was thinking when I saw some of the Marvel Rivals characters.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I remember them from the Starship movie. They look way better in this game.
Yeah, and we're never gonna get a Marvel Rivals, like, New Mutants movie skin for Magic.
Yeah.
I doubt we're even gonna get, like, an Amazing Spider-Man skin, or a Tobey Maguire, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, I really want it, but it's... I feel like they're just gonna focus more on the modern stuff. Like, I want them to make, like, a 2000s Fantastic Four skin, but they're gonna focus on first steps.
Yeah.
Do that first. And that's just like, well, why would we do that now? It just wouldn't make sense. I don't know.
Alright, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, this movie... I almost kind of want to put it just behind Logan.
Yeah, because now you feel really positively about this
Yeah,
one.
It isn't Logan,
Yeah.
and it isn't good.
Yeah, like,
It's, like, just in the middle.
I think for you, we should definitely have a great tier just for this movie.
Yeah, this movie's great. I think all of the cameos were done really well, just like No Way Home. And I guess since we're at the end now, I'll explain, or you can try and guess. What do you think the final, thing that made me cry in Logan was?
I actually am pretty sure I know what it is. It has to be the scene where we see the daughter character again, right? And she's talking to like the alternate universe Wolverine.
No, in Logan.
Oh, in Logan. Okay. I don't know.
It's after Logan dies.
Okay, it's after Logan dies.
So there's like 2 minutes left in the movie.
Fuck, how do I not know what happens 2 minutes after Logan dies?
It's also visible at the start of this movie.
Oh, is it it's the burial, right?
It's a specific part of it. But you're very close, yeah.
Oh, I swear.
The second I say it, you're gonna go like, oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to think before you tell me, so I don't look retarded. But just say it.
Man, it's when his daughter takes the cross and turns it into an X.
Yeah, that's so obvious. How did I not figure that out?
Yeah, and
my memory needs to be checked. Oh my god.
Yeah, this movie, it starts with Deadpool digging up the grave, and like there was many talks of like how are they gonna do this? How are they gonna honor Logan? And they start with the joke of it's like, how are we gonna do that? Well, we're not. And he just digs up the body and starts taking the skeleton, starts jerking it off and using it as a weapon.
And honestly, that's my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Yeah, it's like one of the most iconic scenes of that movie with like the bye 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 dance.
Yeah. Like, it's so hilariously spiteful that like it turns around to turn
Man.
They're like, because like a revival of Logan in itself would have been tasteless.
Yeah.
So to go even more tasteless than that is honestly so respectable that I can't help but find it hilarious.
Yeah. And one thing that makes the disrespect even more, because I'm such a nerd.
Yeah.
In X2.
Yeah.
They're whatever driving along with, Wolverine's driving with some of the kids.
Yeah.
And, a song comes on the radio.
Yeah.
Called Bye Bye Bye. And Wolverine goes, oh, I hate this song, and turns it off.
Yeah.
And that's what's played while he's being disrespected.
It is so funny.
And it's just little things like that in the Deadpool movies that just make me love
That's
them
like,
so much.
for a touch as subtle as that, you can tell that despite how disrespectful the joke seems on paper, that it's being made by people who absolutely love these characters.
Yeah. And then you have whatever the Power of Love scene where Deadpool's just jumping around to different timelines and universes.
Yeah.
And you get to see him in, like, you know, the brown and tan suit, and you see him, like, they just recreate so many comic book panels and so many things. We get comic book accurate short Wolverine, we get Cavalrine, even throw in some DC jokes.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. And, you know, we get, you know, the Void and all that stuff. We get some returning actors as their characters, and some people playing a version similar to characters that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And we get Chris Evans as his famous comic book Marvel character, the Human Torch.
Yep.
Yeah, that was great. I
Yeah.
love that even Deadpool forgot that he was the Human Torch. Yeah. Movies are just so fun.
Yeah.
Since there were like 4 moments that I cried, 3 of them were Logan, but one of them I haven't said yet. So what do you think the final one is? There's no movies left.
Alright. It's from Dark Phoenix because you were crying of boredom.
No, I fell asleep. No.
Tears came out during your nap.
No. What movie do you think it is? It's after Logan.
Origins Wolverine, because you had a mental breakdown when you saw the Deadpool look away.
That didn't make me cry, that just made me want to go to hell.
You know you made a really good decision when hell sounds better than a movie.
Oh yeah, what did you think of the CGI claws for that movie?
They were CGI. I just didn't really care either way, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you just became comatose and forgot.
Yeah.
It came out in 2024. That's my hint.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, it was. I knew it was Deadpool and Wolverine. I was just trying to make jokes to delay that.
Yeah. I'm guessing you have no idea.
I have no idea what scene it is.
It's during the credits when they start showing like the gag reel and all the behind the scenes clips of all those early 2000s movies.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That'll make a long-term viewer while these emotional.
Yeah. These movies aren't very good. Most of them are just kind of, they're good, or.
And honestly, looking at your list is probably more positively slanted than a majority of people.
Yeah, I think I would probably move X2 down to good.
Isn't it already in good?
I mean, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm struggling. Yeah. Do you think you would change it at all, other than probably deleting great?
I feel like I have a decent amount of changes that I'll make to my own personal list. I'll save your list first, though. Oh my god, my horsecock has entered my... I really like horsecock, guys. So I think the only real changes I would make to my list would be like, this goes on the very bottom. Fuck X-Men Origins Wolverine.
No, it's not that bad.
I think that I guess like New Mutants and X-Men Origins Wolverine, they pissed me off. Dark Phoenix was just really boring. I'd probably put this one also in PP.
I'd rather watch a bad movie. Oh yeah, I think I would put that in PP Poo Poo. I just fell asleep.
And then
I just didn't care enough for that.
Surprisingly, I don't really have a meta tier. You're gonna hate this, but I kind of don't find.
I think that's fine. I should have put whatever Apocalypse and PP Poo Poo. I just couldn't care enough to get it right.
Then First Class and Days of Future Past, I would personally just put in okay. I can hardly remember them. But I don't remember disliking them either.
Yeah.
Because like these are ones that I actively remember disliking.
Yeah, nobody really cares or talks about really any of the X-Men movies or remembers them,
And
especially
then
those ones.
Deadpool and Wolverine, might be a little bit of a hot take, but I actually put it like here.
Was it just like all the nostalgia and
Yeah, I mean, because none of that stuff is really gonna work for me when I was only recently introduced to these characters.
Just recently, yeah, that's the main thing with all this multiverse saga stuff, where it's like, oh look, you got Blade, you got Human Torch, you got.
So now I'm looking at my version of the list. It looks a lot more negative. I only liked 5 of these.
Yeah, I do find it really funny. I couldn't even bother to get some of them in the right tier.
I'm trying to think of more things to say, but I guess I'll save my version of the list. I feel like my version of the list is one that's more likely to be controversial. Maybe they're similar enough, though.
Yeah, I think mainly the Wolverine one. I feel like most people put that in okay or meh.
Yeah, like that would make sense. I just thought it was a good, simple fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I have a Patreon, guys. Give me money. If I have 4 tiers: the support tier, the basic tier, the one that gives you more video access stuff, and then the God tier, which gives you my nudes trust. I definitely have an OnlyFans. Don't fact check that one. And then I also want to thank my Phantom tier patrons, Squizzy, and my Confidant tier patrons, Regimania and Eternum. Thank you very much for your consistent support in my videos. I think my #1 torture method I would suggest to someone is having them sit through X-Men Origins Wolverine.
But what about Elektra?
Okay, I would actually have them sit through Elektra. I mean, there was that one scene, though, so, like...
You fell asleep, though.
True.
Before we finish, just asking for a friend, but what's that name of that account?
What account?
OnlyFans one.
Oh, the OnlyFans. yeah. PP Poo Poo Head 42069, baby. That's definitely what it is.
Yes.
I do a lot of piss and shit that. I can't finish that sentence. I can't finish that sentence. Oh man, I hate my sense of humor sometimes.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway,
guess that's
I started selling my bath water, so purchase that, I guess. Goodbye.